There are a lot of questions for the group that what is my experience as an African living in Iran? I think Iranians are one of the most curious people about the world, and that is because the country has been blocked for many, many years, and because the propaganda around the country is very massive, and because Iranians love guests. So they're very friendly to people. They're very welcoming. There are a lot of Africans living in Iran. That may shock you because the universities here are one of the best. There are many Africans who are studying here. And also in the north of the country, there are Arabs, or you can call them black. They are black Iranians, and that is not something shocking or new. Iran is a massive country. It has lots of, ethnicity and ethnic community. One thing I can say for sure, the racism that you experience in the United States does not exist here. The discrimination that you experience in the United States does not exist here. In Iran, people see color, but they don't see color through the lens of racism. They see color because we're all different. We're all parts of God's community. They don't decide to ignore your color. They see your color, they appreciate it, and they welcome it. I hope that after the war, you guys can find a way to come to Iran and visit this Asian beautiful country and learn for yourself the real truth about Iran, and do away with the lies of the United States that spent decades, telling all of us.
Someone asked me how it was as a black woman being in Iran. And I told her, I was like, straight up, it was the best travel experience I've ever had in my life. I was a celebrity. I was stopping traffic in cities. I was having photo shoots with people and their entire families. I was getting presents. I was living the travel life. It was incredible, especially because I was living in India, which is very racist, very, very racist. And then I went to Iran, which was just I was so excited to see tourists, and they were so happy to have people who were very abnormal tourists. Like, black people don't go to Iran. They just don't do it. So they were so kind and so welcoming, and it was the most wonderful experience, the best experience I had traveling. And I want people to remember this when we see this propaganda that comes out and this divisive rhetoric that comes out. You need to know that some of these things have been pushed down our throats, and you think that everyone who's not black hates you. There is anti-blackness everywhere. I have to accept and admit that. I will never deny that. But you have to understand that not everyone is going to treat you the same based on what you've experienced, because that's something that I had to wake up to. When I got there, I was like, oh my God, there's so much anti-blackness in Arabs. And first of all, I was told Arabs are not the same as Iranians. Iranians are Persians, very proud, very old civilization. They do not appreciate being mistaken for Arabs at all. So never do that first. And second of all, they have a different life. They have a different outlook, a different culture. I found them to be so welcoming and so kind, so unbelievably kind, subhanallah. The second thing I want to address is that just because some people might be racist does not justify them being attacked and decimated. We had this conversation when the genocide started. I remember distinctly making a video, the first of my videos to ever go viral, that talked about this, that just because anti-blackness exists does not mean that we support genocide. Same thing with Iran. Even though there might be anti-blackness there, does not mean that we support their decimation. Even though there is societal oppression of women in that country, does not mean that we support this stupid, unjust war. We should have more sense than this. We cannot be going and having the same discussions over and over and over.
Oh, the Iranians, the black Iranians from the Median Persia Empire. That was what Iran used to be in those days. They were not known as Iran. It's sending a clear message to African Americans. The blacks there in Iran are saying to the FBAs that Iran is not what is being portrayed on the social media space. With all of the walls and projections that have been, displayed on the international stage, and how Iran is under oppression and how it needs to be set free. People who are alive living there on the streets are speaking up and telling you that they don't have any issues with black people. In fact, in Iran, Iranians do not have the kind of segregational system that you have predominantly in America, where there is class profiling. In Iran, you are free to be who you are. The Iranians don't even like to be addressed as Arabs because they are not. And so they're very hospitable, very lovely, wonderful people. And they are saying to the African Americans that even right here in Iran, we tend to have more freedom of speech than you can imagine. We are comfortable. And so you see them cohabiting with their, black neighbors, eating with them, living with them, sharing views with them, sharing opinions with them, sharing perspective with them, engaging them meaningfully. And this is the state that is present in Iran, not on what is being portrayed by state-sponsored television that paints the picture of Iran as a hostile nation. So if you're coming across my YouTube channel, you're welcome to my YouTube channel. Please do adhere to subscribe and hit the notification button. All credit to the original content creators, and of course we will not fail to know your expression of your opinion and your thoughts in the comment section. We're going to dive right into this video, and we're going to allow you to see all that you need to see. I will not fail to say that from the videos that we are going to share, Iran is a beautiful land, a beautiful people with a beautiful culture. I'll leave you to determine the rest of your opinion concerning Iran. So let's go right into the video.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala barakatuh. My name is Fatima Athman, and the question was, how was my experience while I was in Iran? Actually, my experience was very fantastic, and I I don't know how to explain it, but the feeling when you go to Iran, there's this feeling that I don't think anyone can explain it, but in my opinion, it's Jannah in this world. That's in my opinion, because that's how I felt when I was in Iran. And the people, the culture, the food, the everything, they were fantastic. I'm not exaggerating, but the people there, they're very welcoming. The hospitality was good, because I know that when you go into a foreign country, maybe there's this discrimination or this and that, but there, hey, they are very, very, very welcoming. And I like it how when you are new there, they make you feel comfortable. They don't want you to feel like you're an outsider, you're an outcast. I really just love that country. And Iran is a very good place for everybody, not only for Muslim, but everybody is welcome there. And I'm really, really grateful that I was able and I got the opportunity to go there, and I would wish to go back there.
How are you? You're right, yeah. No problem. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Have a nice day. Peoples are cool. Salam. Salam. Good, yeah? Speak English? Okay. How are you?
Good.
Good, yeah? You from here?
Yes.
So what, you study, is it university? You study there?
No, I don't study in university. I study in high school.
Oh, that is a high school?
Yes.
Okay, and it's closed now, the school?
Yes.
What time you open? What time you start and what time you finish? The school?
School starts at 7:30 and it ends at 2:30.
7:30 in the morning and 2:30 p.m.
Yes.
Okay, and that's it.
Yes.
So what are you gonna do after? Like today?
Go home.
And do what? What? Like studying, go for football or something? Hobby? Hello?
I'm just gonna go there and chill.
Chill a little bit, yeah. Play games?
Yeah, maybe.
What game? What game you play? Football?
Everything.
Everything, yeah?
Everything comes to mind.
Nice to meet you, bro. Take care. What's your name?
I'm wrong.
Ram, yes. Nicholas, nice to meet you. Have a nice day. Take care, my friend. So, yeah, incredible guy, man. So, that's the high school, and incredibly friendly.
So I've been going on this deep dive trying to learn more about minorities in Iran, and I recently found out about Afro-Iranians. So Afro-Iranians are Black Iranians primarily living in the southern region of Iran, so like Bandar Abbas. And they were brought to Iran throughout the 17th through 19th centuries because of the slave trade. And their culture is so rich and so interesting. I was doing deep dives and learning about some people because I found out about this collective called the Collective for Black Iranians. They have a ton of different stories depicting the lives of people who consider themselves to be Afro-Iranian. They're really just trying to preserve their culture and tell their stories from a minority group that most Iranians, and especially not Westerners, have ever heard about. I think it's really interesting that they're spreading awareness about their culture and showcasing that Blackness comes in all different forms, especially in the Middle East. So yeah, check out the Collective for Black Iranians.
Hey guys, I just wanted to give you an overview of how it is to be born and raised as a woman in Iran. So when you're only 6 days old, they will baptize you as a Muslim. If you don't go through with that, they won't give you a birth certificate. If you're from a family who's not a Muslim and you are not Muslim, they may not let you into Iranian universities later on. And especially if you're from Baha'i religion, they won't even let you in most elementary school and even high schools. And then imagine you grew up, you're at age 7 now, you want to go to elementary school, you have to wear a headscarf because a 7-year-old girl's hair might arouse a man. At age 9, they throw a puberty party for you, saying that at age 9, girls are now women. That means they can force you into arranged marriages. You're known as a woman. You have to wear a full-on hijab when you're only 9. And then you grow up, you want to go to college. At university, at the entrance to every single university, there's morality police. They check your hijab before entering the university. If it's not appropriate enough, they will not. At best case, they will not let you in. At worst case, they can arrest you, take you to custody, and all of that. And then you meet somebody, you get married, right? You get married, you have no divorce rights. So if your husband turns out to be another changes, not all marriages work out. You have no divorce rights. The man can divorce you at any moment, but the woman cannot divorce the man. If you want to leave the country without your husband, you can't. You have to, your husband has to sign a consent form allowing you to leave the country without him. So you can't leave the country without your husband's knowing. And then, so in Iran, if a man can have 4 women, he can be married to 4 women at once. But if you're committed fidelity, like if you cheat on your husband and it's proven, it has death penalty. They stone you to death. And that is how Iranian women have been living for the past 44 years, and that's why we want to change that.
Last night I had a dream that Iran gave black people gas cards. Just us. When I tell you everybody was fucking mad, it was so funny because I remember people talking shit and I'm at the gas pump pumping ethanol free. You feel me? Pumping it up. People was in the background talking about, I don't understand why they get to have one. Oh, they must be working with the Iranians. They were too freaking mad. And I think that was the funniest part of the dream, along with driving away with a free tank of gas. Iran, let me know if we can work something out, make my dreams come true.
One huge thing that I noticed from living in Canada to living in Iran is that women have so much respect here. Women are treated feminine. Women are treated as like fragile and dainty or whatever. And I'm not gonna lie, it's fucking nice. Like, I've never felt so feminine in my life than I have in the past 6 months living in Iran. Like, I'm sorry, but like in Canada, like chivalry is dead. Like I've always had to feel so masculine in order to get things done. I go to like the DMV and I have to literally fight for my like self, for my turn, all of these different things. Whereas here, you're a woman, you go first. You're a woman, I'll take out the trash for you. You're a woman, I'll pump your gas for you. It has nothing to do with like looks or class or anything like that. It's all to do with being a woman, Like to the extent of like I've literally cut people off, and I've had the driver like pull up next to me ready to fight. All of a sudden sees that a woman and he apologized. I'm so sorry, please go ahead, I'm so sorry. Literally, if those same things happened in Canada, I would have fucking spit in my face, like, or the middle finger, or cussing, or any, like, you know what I mean? That shit just doesn't fly here. Like, people don't even cuss in front of women. Oh, there's a woman sitting, please watch your mouth, you know? Since I've been here, never once did I take out my own garbage, never once did I pop my own gas, never once did I even fucking hold the door for myself. Like, it's just a different vibe. They let women be feminine, and I think that's a beautiful.
So you have black people in Iran?
It's south of Iran, it's black people, and they are same as you. Even they make a joke and they say, look, I'm in the Iranian language, same as you. Many provinces, 3 provinces. Really, you got 5, maybe 10 million black in Iran. Same you. Yes, go search. Bandar Abbas, Ahwas, but face same as you.
So the city Bandar Abbas
and Ahwas.
Yes. Okay, I'll search. Do you want a spelling? You have the spelling?
Yeah. Bandar Abbas, if you write, even go same to Google, it shows you. Right, Bandar Abbas or Ahwas. Look at the people. Right now I can show you.
Show me right now. I didn't know that. Okay. This is guys. This is new information. I don't even know this before. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
Can you tell us your experience as an African living in Iran?
I feel I'm at home. I'm not feeling that I'm living in another country it's not my country. I can speak Farsi also. Yeah, دیگه فارسی. آره دیگه.
چند وقت ایران زندگی می‌کنید شما شیخ؟
من به قولی میگن حسابش در رفته ولی بالای 10 سالی شده تقریبا.
تجربه‌تون میگید برای دوستانی که حالا
ببین اون تصویری که ما از ایران داشتیم، یعنی به خاطر رسانه که میگیم الان جنگ رسانه است، تقریبا ما اومدیم ایران 180 درجه عوض شد. تصویرمون اینجوری بود، اونجوری که درست کرده بودن. ایران یه جاییه که همش جنگ خرابه است، هیچی نیست. رسیدیم اینجا تنها کشوری که میتونی بچه رو ساعت 11 شب 10 شب بفرستی مغازه بدون هیچ ترسی ایرانی. من خیلی کشور رفتم ولی تنها کشوری که امنیتش اینجوری.
Iranians are not coming to do war with black people here in America. They're coming for your white politicians and anybody who agrees with them.
We hear, Imam, that today, perhaps today, some black hostages and some female hostages will be released from the American embassy compound. Is that true?
The freedom of the women and blacks will be given. Women are given great dignity in Islam, and the blacks have been oppressed in the United States. Great injustice was done unto them. They were under pressure in the United States. Thus they came here.
See, this is why black people are not worried about this conflict. The Iranians are not like the US. They're not here to collect collateral damage. They have specific targets that they're going after. If history serves us right, it ain't black people. Black people, let's stay out of white people's business. White people, good luck out there. Have fun. You know, I hear them drones are hell. And if you black, get out of that army too. You're wasting your time. And
why Iran done called their cousins and over there in China and Russia talk about the U.S. on our body real bad. We need some backup. And now Russia and China is involved in this whole ordeal. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you need to be making sure you following me. But the whole thing, this is exactly what happened. So essentially, Trump and Iran been getting into it for months, okay? They've been saying they putting money on Trump's head. You know, they've been going back and forth, whoop-de-whoop. You know, they talking their best shit on the internet. You know, they throwing bombs at each other. They didn't try to take Trump out a few times. Cool. Mind you, the U.S. actually went over there and started shit with them because allegedly, according to Trump and them, they was like, we don't want them to have no nukes. But after all of this shit, it's only strengthened their ability to get nukes. You know, they've only made them stronger as a nation. And now they're enlisting the help of other fucking countries, you know, to strike back at the United States because they said they sick and tired of the United States thinking that they gonna big dog them. Since y'all so big dog, y'all big dog, let's see how you feel when we talk about China and Russia. Are you big dog against both of them? Plus us?
And they stopped saying that they just want to unalive Trump by himself. Now they want to unalive him and his wife Melania. But the gag is we ain't seen that bitch in weeks. That bitch been in my fucking A. I haven't seen or heard a peep from this bitch.